A range of individuals and organisations working in the creative industries in Somerset are working in partnership to develop a new organisation called Creative Somerset. Creative Somerset will be a strategic and enabling umbrella organisation rather than a project delivery organisation. It will act on behalf of and represent the collective strengths of the creative industries in Somerset. Our aim is to encourage, enable and enhance strategic and collective achievement for the creative industries in Somerset. By working together, we aim to raise the visibility and profile of the sector, create a vocal point, develop partnerships and improve communication, attract funding and inward investment, support and develop existing and emerging leaders, and better serve the creative industries of Somerset.
I think Creative Somerset is a wonderful initiative, and my goodness, our county needs it, particularly because we've been beaten and bashed around by particularly our county council in withdrawing their arts funding entirely last year. It's so important that there is a hub, there's a kind of nexus, there's a kind of central point of contact, and indeed a kind of an ongoing open forum and debate where people can meet, discuss ideas, plan strategies, and think of ways of really making Somerset one of the cultural jewels of the country.
That's where this happens, when you have those little moments of meeting, and that's when you can create.
Collaboration can be delivered in a whole variety of ways and can, in fact, make sometimes any offer stronger, but it does not in any way compromise what an individual artist wants.
I don't see how it can work really without collaboration, particularly in an area like Somerset where so much of the county is quite rural. Artists obviously go there because they maybe want that rurality, but actually it can become quite isolating, and so there's a definite need for collaboration.
I think collaboration is essential within the arts. I think otherwise you're just sort of operating in a little bubble on your own, and so I think collaboration can do all sorts of things. It can stretch you creatively, it can encourage experimentation and innovation in the arts, and then also at the same time it can help you reach more people and engage.
You know, a nudge in the right direction, putting people in touch with them, just making people realise who and what is out there and what opportunities there might be, you know, is a brilliant way to move forward. We've got it all here in Somerset, it's just about bringing it together into something that works better for us and becomes more well known as a result.
Creative Somerset really is the legacy of the Arts Council Thrive funding, which was all about organisational development. It was all about how the 16 Somerset arts promoters, as were, who applied for the funding, could work together and be stronger, have a louder voice, better represent the sector.
In that collaboration, I continue my learning as an artist, and that the performance work and the community work and the workshops just kind of grow out of us meeting from our different backgrounds.
The idea of Creative Somerset is not that it's a delivery organisation. Obviously our members are the deliverers, they're the arts providers. We're an umbrella organisation. We're giving a voice to lots of individual artists and individual organisations, which wasn't really there. Creative Somerset now has over 300 people on its database and is growing daily.
It gives you a shoulder to lean on in some way as well, when it's hard, like it is at the moment.
If we join with other organisations, I think we can become more than the sum of our separate parts.
It's a great time to be collaborating with other organisations, because I think together we can be a lot stronger than we can separately.
I think for Reveal it was certainly the first time that we could show the latest sort of phase of the work, and I had that kind of feeling that the day really gave people an idea of how this whole notion of Creative Somerset could grow in the future.
Creative Somerset can help that process.
It's been about ideas and about dialogue, and I think it's a very fertile forum on which to move forward.
It really felt like a coming together and a moment where we were visible and able to show some collective force, even if it was just a beginning.
Collaboration in the arts is absolutely essential. I mean, it's interesting, there's a book called Future Agenda trying to throw forward to how the world will be in 2020, and one of its dominant themes, not surprisingly, is that people increasingly only engage with other people electronically, which is bizarre given that the human race is essentially a sociable one. We need to actually spend time in each other's company. It's only through talking, meeting, exchanging ideas, developing plans collectively that we can move forward, really. Certainly in terms of the arts, it's very important. divide this drum into 4. This is group 1, as far as about here. Group 2, group 3, group 4. Okay? And let's be competitive about this. Let's have a winning group. Okay? Group 1, are you ready? 1,